Welcome, D-Lud Golf, taking you on an adventure around Mira Vista Country Club, Fort Worth, Texas. This is a Pac-Man course. His idea for me to include the designers so you start to get to know their styles. I'm actually contemplating now of breaking down all the videos by the main course designers and then maybe some others, or etc., etc. Let me know if you think that's a good idea if we organize the playlists like that. Taking a super aggressive line and hitting a cart path, and we'll take it. No harm, no foul. 71 remaining over this really cool 19 bridge setup they got going. I think this might be perfect. Watch this, it's funny. I'm breaking in some new golf shoes. I highly recommend these Puma Alpha Cats. They are very comfy, spikeless, but good grip, very light, and they just got me a birdie. First time I've ever worn them, so can't complain there. My hair's an absolute mess. Driving off of 420, interesting number. Backspin, fantastic on that one. Just must have not really caught it. I like all the other metrics there. 172 remaining here on a decent little. I like that ball flight. You can see this conscious thing I'm doing with my hip during this round. I'm trying to clear the back right hip early on the takeaway and then kind of use it as a starter for the downswing. So you'll see a lot of right hip action on purpose during this round, and it's a pretty good trigger. I like it, and obviously it's working early here at Mira Vista. Looks like a little community golf course, but it's super nice. We got water on both sides here on 4. Looks like a 3-wood. That's all you ever want out of a 3-wood. Yeah, take that all day, every day. 125 remaining. Stay smooth. You can see that hip clearing. I think the club path straightens out just a little bit when I get that done early on in the backswing and then kind of hold it. When that right hip goes early and stays out in front of the right foot, that's when I really get into trouble with over the top bad contact. So just try to keep that right hip behind my hands is a swing thought I've been doing here. Heading to the 5th, par 4, 374 yards. We're taking driver off this one. Trying to feel that same right hip kind of action, and anytime I can get 1600 spin, I'd like it to be 16 launch so that it stays up in the air a while, but we'll take that, drive right down the middle, and then I like that right there. That kind of movement. And then the club head coming through at the right time. I thought that was pretty good. I've been hitting the ball pretty good the next couple rounds that I know I'm about to edit. I know are pretty good scores. So we'll see if we can hold on to this -2. I don't think we end at -2, but starting to develop a little bit of a draw with the driver by feeling like I'm keeping my right elbow in as long as possible, and maybe you can see that almost on the tape as a secondary swing thought. That's what I've kind of been going to. Just chipping out. We got 160 left. Tough pin location up on the left front. Not happy with that contact, and it is going to come up well short. 22 remaining here. I don't think that was hard. Oh, it was. That must have been a different club. Not the 60 degree, because I didn't swing hard enough for the 60 to get there. All right, par anyway. 7th hole's a par 3, 131. Looks like a pretty generous pin. Middle left side, it's tracking. Distance looks pretty good. Got another birdie on the front nine. 3 on the front so far. And we head to the 8th. Feeling pretty good about ourselves with a short par 4. Water right, though. That's the driver miss. So it looks like 5 iron off the tee, maybe. And struck okay. Dumb dogs. They're in it. I'm not re-recording this. 91 in after a really good little 5 iron, and then just pulled the crap out of this. It didn't get the club path, but that was over the top and hooded. 19 downhill a little bit. Just trying to flick it and give it a chance. It'd be nice to make one here. A little short. In the circle, though, par secured, keeping the -3 as we head to a dogleg right par 4, 9th. Short distance here, taking the driver over the corner. A little bit of a drop kick Murphy there, but struck well. And 56 remaining from the rough. I kind of just knew I'd be in the rough and just went for it. This one looks good too. Slow down. Guys, -4 on the front 9. It's going to be like a 32. Let's go. Striking the ball good, getting good numbers. Balance looks good, hitting draws. Gonna have to channel this round for future rounds. Starting off the back 9 with a little swagger. Hitting a 281 down there. Downhill 108. That club is failing me. That's the 50 degree. I did think I kind of figured something out last night as I was messing around with it. Jesus, every time, dogs. Every time. Walk right. I closed the door. Go in. Oh. Alright. Over to 11. Par 5. 500 yards. Maybe reachable with a good drive here. It's a pretty severe dog leg and goes over some sort of ravine or something. Looks like you have good to go if you just kind of go left. Playing the baby draw. Love it. That one was kind of a punchy fairway finder. Ends up being in good shape. 248. Less than 3 wood. So this looks like a 5 iron again. Just absolutely hooded it. Stay in bounds. Nope. We're going to have to re-hit because that's not a hazard. And now I decide might as well go for it. So taking a 3 wood and actually hitting an okay shot. It gets nipped by the tree. Ends up in the rough. Tough angle with trees here. Hitting a low one underneath, which I thought I did a pretty good job there with that club. Unlucky to not roll in to save a bogey. Double bogey, we give back all the hard work of the front 9 in just a few holes. Still at -1 though, headed to the 12th. 138. Just trying to stay smooth and keep plugging along. See if we can hold on to this. Maybe a couple more birdies here on the back. Tough hole here on 13. Got a big banana left. Looks like you can aim over the corner. Taking 3 wood. And it lands in a pretty good spot. Needs to hold up there. 160 remaining back over the hill. This got to be one of the harder holes on the course for sure. Came out super low and probably a little above the equator there. 25 remaining. Trying to find some soft hands. Yes, able to hold on for a par there. 14 upcoming. Par 4. 3, 3, 5. Make sure you are liked this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to see what new courses are coming up next. We got daily courses dropping for a while as I get editing quicker and quicker here. 68 remaining from the rough. Kind of a side hill. Interesting tactic of kind of punching it down there, but works out okay. About 5 yards left and a par on the card. A couple of holes remaining here at Mira Vista Country Club. We'll talk about it. A Pac-Man course, always done very well. The blue tees here seem very fair, and overall, I think that the course itself, it's in Texas, I think. It's set up great. I really like it. So make sure to download this one and play it. From the blues, I think is a good mix of like driver and 3-wood off tee and making some choices like that, which I always appreciate when it comes to sim golf, so it doesn't get so driver wedge, driver wedge, driver wedge. All right, 16 upcoming, another short par 4, 283, a little bit downhill. Should be able to give this one a go with the driver as long as you don't go right and early. Not today. Get there. Oh man, if it was on line, that had a chance. It was a good strike. Ends up in the greenside bunker. Not a bad place to be on this hole in one shot. I mean, not hole in one, obviously. And a little flick out of there for another birdie. That's what we wanted here late in this round. Check out the channel under videos. You can search and see if there's any courses that you know or any courses that you've played. Make sure to comment below if you're a GSPRO player, what you're scoring on these things. Not going to make it over that bunker, which is a little too far away. Got a good lie here in the digital bunker and sprayed it right. This is a par 5 though, so we're going to end up with 110 from the rough with a pretty good angle in. Trying to pin hunt. Oh, it's way short. Ooh. It looked a little chunky, the follow through, and indeed comes up short. Bogey as we go to the 18th. Let's finish this strong. Come on. One good drive. Looks like I'm not really aimed in the right direction, but I hit that drive really bad, so I think it was going to work out. We'll have about 124 remaining as we wrap up the round at Mira Vista. Shout out to Pac-Man. And this is going to stop. Oh, it's going to find the rough patch behind the green after a good approach shot. We're going to have to do a little chip here to finish. Let's check out the scorecard and the stats as we go right by the hole. A 31 on the front, amazing. 39 on the back, still good. Blue tees, Saturday pins, Mira Vista, 5 birdies, 5 greens, 7 fairways. Oh, not very good, but made the best of it. And we'll see you at the next course. Peace.